Hello, it's Varrand from Motocross Advice, back with a new episode of Motocross Minutes. Today I want to talk about mindset, how to think like a winner. Obviously in motocross it's a huge part, and that's why I want to cover it with you and give you some good tips. Right mindset in motocross has a huge part. How do we think? How do we believe in ourselves? How can you concentrate? Do you think about other influencers, or can you take your concentration on only yourself and riding? These are all the things that matter a lot. If you think, for example, starting, you have a line of guys in a one gate. They all know how to start. They all know that they have to be the fastest off the gate, the gear up fast, throttle, and so on. But still, one guy usually beats others. And to be honest, quite often the same guys get the whole shots. So why? It's all about mindset. It's all about how can you distract all the other things that happen around you and only focus and think about your own start, how you have to be the first guy in the first corner. So these are the things that all matter in motocross, and I want to talk about these a little bit more closer today. So how we think directly influences how we perform in the racing track. If we are in a stress, it's really hard to concentrate and think about only your racing. If you're stressed, then you tend to start thinking about all the other stuff that you cannot influence, like weather, competitors. The ultimate success comes with focusing 100% on the task in hand and exclude all other thoughts. This is called the sweet spot, also called as the zone. That is when the performance is in peak. Calm mindset helps to concentrate on the task and gives the ultimate performance. So remember why I have also talked about these things, like why you need to warm up before the start and so on. It's not only because you want to get the muscles warm and so on. It's about get the blood flow into the body in order to the oxygen also reach to your brain, and in order to be calm and calm down. So it's really important that you distract, or you get off all the restrictions, you delete it, and you only think about your own start, your own race, and that's how you actually can get this advantageous edge over other competitors in the racing track. So when we talk about the race, then in order to have a result, you need two factors. One are the factors that you can influence. This is as your mindset. The other things, the B, is what you can't influence. Here are all the weather, competitors, and whatever types of things that you cannot influence. And usually what causes stress to riders is that they tend to concentrate on the things they cannot influence. That's why they build up this stress, because this is all unknown. This is out of their control and they don't know how to react to it. And that causes stress, which makes your performance go downhill. Instead, what you want to focus is on the things you can influence, that you can put into action in the track. And if you concentrate only on the task in hand, only on what you can influence, then you have reached to the highest concentration level, and you can actually be in a high performance and perform and gain this advantage over other competitors in the racing track. Next thing, one of my personal favorite things you can do, or the habits you can have, is the visualization. What this means is visualizing the track and your performance before the races. This means going through the track in your mind and working out your technique, your lines and everything. Winners don't just sit back and hope for success. They plan their every move, and in doing so program their muscle memory. It is a myth that you can sit back in your armchair and just visualize yourself standing on the winner's podium. Sitting back and visualizing is excellent. However, visualization is not just dreaming of glory. You should be visualizing the track you will be racing, running through the braking, cornering techniques, imagining the precise movements you will need and committing them to your memory. Once you experience the benefits of visualization technique, you can use them to address more complex areas of your ride. Is there a section of your local track that continually causes you problems? Perhaps there is a particular combination of movements during a race that can regularly catches you out. Run through these scenarios in your mind. Being as throughout as you can, solve the problems in your mind, commit in the memory. The visualization will help you enormously when you come face to face with the situation on the circuit. You can also incorporate goal setting into this process. Your goal might simply be to master a particular obstacle you have visualized and overcome it during your next race. Once you have done this successfully, you can use this concept to fine-tune your development. Consider what you want to achieve, work out how it is done, and then precisely visualize yourself doing it over and over again. Think about visualization routines for the following maneuvers: overtaking, jumping, cornering, starts, and tricky circuits. You can even break these headings down into smaller visualizations such as takeoffs and landing jumps. Not only can this technique translate into success on the track, but it can also be a hugely empowering mental process. You will feel the benefits in every aspect of your mental well-being. As well as getting better race results, you will be benefiting from professional training methods that many people are yet to discover. So that's why visualization is so key part of every race I'm going and every race that pro riders are going. Ken Roczen, Eli Tomac, they all take time prior to the race. They sit down, relax, put the headphones on, and they visualize the track they are going to. They are thinking through the lines, the jumps, the corners, where to overtake some competitors, where they can be faster, where to triple, where to go double, etc. So think about this every time you go into racing. You need to visualize. The next thing, positive self-talk. Obviously, the thoughts you put into your mind are key things that kind of set you apart. And if you put into your head only negative talks, you say that I can't do it, or you put some, like, let's say you're starting to afraid, I'm not sure if I can take this jump, I'm not sure if I can go this rut, and so on. These are all negative self-talks. In order to be confident and act confident on a racing track, you need to be you need to have this positive self-talk and talk about the things that you believe. You believe that you will take this jump, you believe that you can have this overtake in this corner, you believe you can be faster in this rut. All the things you believe, you tend to actually take into real life and accomplish. So think about this. The positive versus negative self-talk is a thing that really sets apart into the racing track the fast racers and the racers who struggle. Next thing, enjoy the journey. So think about this. Not all the results happen overnight. You need to work in order to achieve these, to get closer to the goals, etc. So for the pro racers, nothing came overnight, and this instant gratification doesn't happen in motocross. You have to take this into account. Consistent, persistent work is needed, and that's why I'm telling you, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the trainings, enjoy the mistakes you do, because all the mistakes you do, they are just taking you steps closer to the success. So embrace the fails, embrace the mistakes, embrace the bad races, because every bad race takes you closer to the successful one. So this was today about mindset. I hope I could give you at least one positive thing that you can take from here and implement into your racing. If so, then I was successful. I want to thank you for watching today. Make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, and if you want to learn motocross further and more strategically with me personally, then click on the link below in the YouTube description. I have an online course opened up right now with a massive discount offer, and I can't wait to start teaching you to ride motocross and make insane progress. So thank you for watching today. I appreciate you being on my channel, and see you next week.